Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Come on in. As you're coming in, please let us know where you're streaming
Where you
from.
streaming from? Is it Tampa, Review, New York, Chicago, LA, Jamaica? Where you streaming from?
We're actually recording in a festive area of our house,
Yes.
the living room.
Yeah, it's all Christmassy.
Yeah. 'Tis the season.
Yes, 'tis the season. Okay, so
All right.
we got a hot topic tonight.
We have a hot
and
topic.
I'm excited about it tonight. So
It's on fire.
you know, it's funny. In the holiday season, there's a lot of
Mhm.
transitions,
Right.
a lot of breakups, and a lot of makeups,
A lot of makeup.
and a lot of keep reconnecting.
Do you know why most people want to make up during the holiday season?
I do know,
Why?
because they're not trying to mess with their Christmas gift.
The Christmas gift, and they don't want to be alone. Some people are really lonely during this holiday season.
True
They
that.
just want to have somebody with them, but it's not the right body. You
Um,
know what I'm talking about?
Mm.
So we just want to make sure with this topic that we have tonight that you're evaluating everything before you make any decisions.
okay, so we're going to go over 10 questions you need to ask yourself to verify if you're over your
X.
Question number one.
Number one.
Do you find yourself missing out on sleep because you're still thinking about your ex?
Missing out on sleep. So you having dreams about him. You can't rest well. Maybe you're used to having them sleep next to you. You shouldn't be sleeping with nobody, but you used to having them sleep next to you, and now they're gone.
This is where the booty call happens. Because sometimes when you miss your ex,
Right. You just want to do anything to get them back.
yes, and you may reach out or they may reach out. Don't
Just
want
for
to.
sex.
Don't. Is that what they do, Charmaine?
Just for sex.
What do they call that?
That's a booty call.
Sometimes they call that friends with benefits.
I heard he friends though, because friend may be too much.
Yeah. But
I just want to hit it and quit it.
I didn't say that.
No, that's what well, I don't know. Guys and girls may think the same.
Correct. You agree.
But,
you are saying truth.
Just for that connection,
Absolutely.
temporary connection.
Correct.
And then one person may mistake the temporary connection as some type of, semi we're getting back
Endorsement.
together connection, and
because
it's not that.
You have to remember, men are releasers and women are receivers.
Right.
Men are releasers, women are receivers.
So you cannot take the booty call as a reconnection key. You just have to. You shouldn't even be taking the booty call.
I was going to ask you because I'm like, man, okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
No, you're right. So with that being said, do you still have these thoughts of them? Now, understand, if you guys have had a long-lasting relationship, it is a normal feeling to have residual emotions or feeling towards them.
Right.
But the question is, are you ready to move on? Obviously not. Number two, do you wish bad things to happen to them?
Ooh, I wish you would just get in a car accident. I hope you get fired today. No, I mean, if you have anger toward the other person, you obviously have not gotten over them. Because really and truthfully, if you are truly over somebody, you don't wish them bad. You don't
Correct.
wish them harm.
Correct.
It doesn't even phase you either way.
Correct.
Because you've healed totally.
Absolutely.
And that's why it's so important to give yourself time in between relationships to heal totally.
You need to be healed and whole.
Right.
And that takes time. And oftentimes the mistake people make is they jump back into another relationship to satiate a need,
right?
But it doesn't fix the underlying issue. Whenever there is a wound, you need time. First, you have to sterilize it, which is often painful. Then you have to suture it, and then you have to give it time to heal.
Right.
Oftentimes you may see healing on the outside, but it's not fully healed on the inside.
Right.
So you have to be mindful that you don't want to jump into another relationship. One of the keys I've heard is if the relationship has been a year, 10% of the time you should wait. For example, if it's a 10-year relationship, you should wait 1 year.
You're right. before getting into a serious relationship.
Give yourself
Not to
time.
say you can't meet people and get to know new people, but don't get into a relationship with someone else without giving yourself time to heal. And I want to piggyback off of what you said.
Piggyback.
You were like, you
Get
need
on my
to
back.
you need to
Piggyback.
sterilize it.
Sterilize
You need to suture it,
Mm-hmm.
and then you need to give it time to heal. And sometimes after your injury has healed, you need therapy.
That's good.
So you really need to give yourself time to figure out whether you need therapy as well.
Absolutely. Great point. Number 3.
Number 3.
Do you think you and your ex can still be friends?
No, absolutely not. Anybody that especially feels a sexual relationship, not even a little bit. You cannot be a friend with somebody you used to be intimate with.
I think Charmaine would stalk me.
I wouldn't stalk you, baby. You would never leave, honey. You would never leave. There's no leaving this one. When you get to heaven, I'm going to be there.
Oh, glory to God. Okay.
With you.
So I think that it's dangerous to have a friendship. Well, if you're trying to move on.
Do you feel like if a man and a woman were intimate, that they could break up that relationship and be platonic friends?
I've seen it. I don't know. I don't
and
know.
No slip ups.
I have not seen it because I'm not in the circle to know that. So I can't say it's not possible.
I've never tried.
I've heard people say it, but obviously I'm not in their circle or their sphere to find out what is true.
Well, you let us know in the comments. If you've been in a relationship before and you've had a platonic relationship with the person you've been intimate with before, just let us know by saying yes.
Okay. Next question. How do you feel when someone brings up their name in casual conversation? How do you feel when someone brings up their name in casual conversation?
One time I was at the table with these ladies and
Okay.
somebody brought the ex up in casual conversation, like you said, and she said she needed a drink. Now, if you got to drink alcohol because somebody brought up the name,
that means there's some residual issues.
Right.
And we don't know if there was some, abuse, addictions.
Exactly.
We don't know the whole capacity of it, but the gist of it is when their name is brought up, it does something to you.
It affects you in some way.
So that's an indicator that some aspect of it has not been healed.
Right.
Number 5. Do you currently have feelings for someone right now? Meaning you actually sense you feel for someone different than them.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning you've gotten past them. That's an indicator you might be ready.
Okay. Because you're willing to move on?
Well, it's a question you need to ask yourself.
That could also be, sometimes people, will try to get into another relationship to try to get over the person. So then that's like a rebound. That's a rebound chick or a rebound dude. And usually those relationships don't work because you're trying to get over, what is the saying? You get over your past by getting under someone else.
I don't know what you're talking about. But
no, you guys know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Get over your past by getting under someone else.
Right.
Basically go sleep with somebody else.
Right.
Horrible advice.
It's terrible.
Horrible advice. But it's a saying that people say that I can get over somebody if I go somewhere else.
Right.
And so, but the problem is
you wind up hurting yourself more.
You're hurting yourself more and you're opening yourself up to other situations or circumstances you may not even want.
Right.
And so you have to be mindful that sexual relations with someone is a spiritual act.
Right. I was hoping you went there.
It's a physical thing, but it's a spiritual act.
Right. And the more connections.
And the more connections you tie to your soul, you limit the potential of having a healthy relationship.
Right. Because there is such thing as soul ties. And the more people that you've connected with, the harder it is to connect to one person and be satisfied.
Correct. Dangerous. Okay. Number 6. Do you still stalk your ex on social media?
Oh, why do you care? Why do you torture yourself?
People do that all the time, though.
And a lot of people will post things about their dates or whatever, just to hurt the other person.
Living their best life.
I'm living my best life. I ain't
And
never been this happy before.
Lying.
Cheers with my new boo.
My new boo. And
Go on vacation with babe.
It's sad that people have to throw it in the other person's face
Right.
that they moved on.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why social media needs to know that you're moving.
Right.
I don't know why you need to post you're moving. But oftentimes people are trying to validate a poor or good decision.
Mm-hmm.
So they want the world to know that I'm doing all right. I'm
Right.
good. But why does the world care if you're good?
And half of the people that are following you on social media or friending you on social media are not your friends.
Not at all. Stop it.
Right.
Stop it. Okay. Number 7. If you hear that your ex is dating someone again, how does it make you feel?
Are you happy for him?
God bless him. I mean, that little joker.
Yeah. Or are you mad?
Correct.
Like, she don't look as good as me. She don't even have a good enough job.
Mm-hmm.
She not gonna be able to pay the bills that I pay.
Who cares?
Right.
And
if you've totally healed from the relationship.
You could just let it be.
Yeah, I'm happy for him.
God bless
God
him.
bless him.
Exactly.
God bless her.
We had a friend of ours said, listen, I'm so thankful she left.
Dang.
And that was a new woman. New woman said, I don't came up. But again, it's all perspective.
Yeah.
But then after you live with the person for a while, you realize there's a cost.
Yeah.
No person comes without a problem. No person comes without an issue.
Nobody's perfect.
So you may think they have it all together, but you haven't been there long enough to identify all their issues and their quirks and their pet peeves and their all those idiosyncrasies. Is that the word?
I don't know, baby. That was like
okay.
Bishop. I have no idea.
It's somewhere that people do that makes them different. And
you probably said it right.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Spell it.
Okay.
Number 8. How often do you think about your ex? How often? Now here's a challenge. Here's a challenge. If
you walk in the kitchen and the song comes on and you think about your ex, or you get in the car and you see that same blue car he used to have and you start crying,
or
you sniffing bed sheets.
Sad part is if you had too many soul ties.
Oh wow.
You think about them when you're having relations with your current.
Oh no. Yeah, you need therapy.
Because
again, how do you get over that?
That's the problem with sleeping with all these people.
Right.
It puts you in a very difficult predicament.
It's hard
to try to navigate through what you're walking out now.
Right.
And that's
you wind up hurting yourself more. I mean, God's way is the best way. Unfortunately, society doesn't support God's way. Yeah. And if we aren't leaders as Christians, we will fall into the traps of the enemy every time.
Correct.
So it's so important for us to try to minimize collateral damage with ourselves, our souls, and other people.
Correct.
By doing the right thing.
Correct.
Yeah.
Number 9, do you still have some of their stuff?
Why would you want to keep your ex's things?
I think it's possessive.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's a reminder. It's a reminder.
A reminder.
Well, how about this, y'all, man? I got a question for you.
Okay.
Why do women keep all the jewelry?
Oh, so we supposed to give back the ring?
I'm saying we ain't married.
But you gave it to me, though.
I gave it to you when we were married.
No, you gave it to me as a promise. But like, I don't think you should have to give back gifts. So like, I wouldn't ask for your watch back.
It's my watch.
Exactly.
No,
it's my ring.
I was just making a thought.
No, but I think that's how they think.
Yeah, because sometimes we keep belongings that, I forgot what it was. I think it's a football player. I don't want to say his name, but he wants the Bentley back that he bought for the ex. But it's in his name. He said, well, as long as we're together, you can drive the car, but we're not together anymore. So
well, then if it's in his name and they weren't married. Now, see, if you were married, then it wouldn't matter whose name it was in. Because everything 50-50. How about that?
Eddie, half
Half
Eddie,
Eddie.
half Eddie.
Yeah. But if you're dating, a gift is a gift. But if they're letting you borrow something because you're in a relationship, you gotta get that back.
Lastly,
Lastly.
do you still wish to talk to your ex? You find ways
like in comfort.
Yeah,
Like
you try to find a way to talk.
I just
want to say happy birthday.
right. Merry Christmas. Just to start up a conversation. Oh, it's kind of sad.
It is, but people do that.
They do.
And oftentimes here's one I've seen. The person was your ex, but after time you realize they were the best you had. And you wish, because I've had some people tell me, you know what, I thought that's what I wanted. And now I realize that was what I needed.
Wow. That's sad. Because you lost them.
You lost them, and
by the time you realize
they're gone.
Yeah.
They moved on with someone else and living their best life. Right. So there's no perfect person. There's no perfect marriage. There's no perfect relationship. But the goal is to find a quality human being who's walking the same direction you're walking.
That's it.
And walk together following Christ.
Right.
And then you can win. But there's no easy relationship. There's no easy marriage. Right. Even though we've been married now 25 years, we still struggle with small things, not big things, but we still have issues and we're not perfect.
Right.
We're working together, but you have to identify.
Right. We're gonna keep working together.
You have to work on your relationship. It's a nice topic. Are you over your ex? All right.
That's it. I love it.
Well, we had a lovely time with you. Remember this.
Love, laugh, and learn.
Go check out our YouTube page, Joel and Charmaine, and our Love on Purpose conference.
It's coming up.
It's coming up.
You want to get your tickets early?
Yes. Actually, the tickets go up December 31st.
Right.
So
you still have time.
If you
want
to.
Don't wait.
Don't wait. All right. Love you. God bless you. Have a wonderful night.
Where to get the tickets from? LFCC.TV.
Correct. Register and then click on LOP conference, Love on Purpose conference.
It.
All right. Loving Life. It will be actually in Tampa. It will be held at Love First Christian, February 23rd and 24th.
All right.